Hello friends, and welcome back to Joe and Tell. I am Joe, and we are approaching the end of 2023. It is a cold and wet, rainy day. In fact, we're supposed to get snow this afternoon, so I thought I'd come out before it got too much colder and see if I couldn't put together a video for you all to not only introduce you to my next pipe, but also to talk a little bit about, I want to talk about my 5 top tobaccos or smoking experiences for the past year. Take them for what they're worth, because there's, everybody's tastes are different. It's just my opinion, but thought I'd share that with you guys after I show you this next pipe, which is turning out to be one of my absolute favorites. It is the Peterson Sherlock Holmes Ebony Strand P-Lip pipe. And I love the shape, I love the finish, I love the size of the bowl, I love how easy it is to get a pipe cleaner in there while you're smoking it, even though it's not a spigot pipe. This has just been a dream to smoke every time, and it's one of my go-tos. I just love this pipe. It's got the silver band on it, and again, yeah, it's a beautiful pipe, and it's great shape. Smokes really well, never burns hot. So yeah, that's pipe whatever, 21, 22, who knows, but there it is. And then in it I have some Peter Stokkebye's PS400 Luxury Navy Flake, which I tried for the first time this year and found out that I really enjoy it. So that's not one of my top 5 though. I'm gonna go ahead and light it up, and then we'll get into that list. A quick little story. My mother-in-law got me this scarf for Christmas, and she also got me a mug that says "I smoke a pipe and I know stuff." So her vision was to kind of see this all come together. I don't have the mug yet; it's still on its way, but I'm wearing the scarf today. So it's an alpaca scarf, and as soon as she told me that, I told her I was highly allergic to alpaca fur. I was kidding. All right, we've got this going. So I wanted to talk to you about my top 5 favorite tobaccos of 2023. And some of that may not necessarily have to do with the tobacco as much as the experience I had smoking said tobacco. But there are a couple that have been consistently good. I smoked through really quickly through a tin of. And so one of those I mentioned, this is not in tin form, it's only in bulk, and I've mentioned in previous videos. But it's Cornell & Deal's Red Odessa. And that is one of my top favorite tobaccos. It's relatively inexpensive. I'm going to read you the little description from Smoking Pipes. It says, for Red Odessa, the folks at C&D combine Red Virginias, Turkish, Latakia, and Perique to form a superior English blend of medium body and superior balance. This is a fine all-day smoke, and it is super fine. This is one of my favorites. That's one of those I had, and I was just like, my socks got blown off. I was like, holy cow, this is good. What in the world? I think even one of the comments that got me, it was like, all the comments are super positive, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to try that, and I was not disappointed. So that was one of them. That was, I guess, we'll call that the 5th. We'll go down to the top. The 4th tobacco for me this year was Cornell and Deal's Winchester. And I've also mentioned that. I've smoked that on this channel. I've mentioned it before. It's the one that my pipe smoking buddy turned me on to. He'll get mad at me for mentioning it because the less you guys buy, the more he can buy. But it is a Red Virginia and unsweetened Black Cavendish combined to create Cornell and Deal's Winchester, a mellow smoking experience with a room note that calls to mind that old-time pipe fragrance we remember so fondly from days gone by. And Winchester, yeah, it is. It's just mild. It's easy to smoke. No tongue bite. It's just pleasant smoke, man. I don't think there's anything better than sitting out here, listening to the rain, smoking a pipe, relaxing, talking to y'all. Just taking it in for a moment. All right, but I digress. We're going to move on here. So, the third tobacco on my top 5 list is one that didn't necessarily give me that holy cow smoking experience or anything like that, but was one I'd had the tobacco for a while, just hadn't opened it yet. So finally decided to open a tin and try it out. Many of you have had it, but I was amazed at how quickly my tin disappeared. Usually a tin will last me quite a while, and I'll rotate through different tobaccos, but here's one. That one went quick. Peterson's Nightcap. Previously, I think, Dunhill Nightcap. But, yeah, a rich flavored smoking mixture for the evening with its period of relaxation and leisure. I don't know what's in this. Original recipe. Mixture of Latakia, small leaf oriental, and Perique create a rich flavored smoking experience. Indulge in sensation of relaxation and leisure. Mixed cut. So yeah, like I said, I know many of you have had this, and it's pretty common, but Peterson Nightcap really blew my socks off as well, and that, I flew through a tin of that really, really quickly. And like I said, a tin of tobacco can last me, 6 months to a year, just because I rotate through so many different kinds. But that one I smoked in probably about, I don't know, maybe in about a month. A little more, a little less, something like that. For me, that's quick. So I thought, I must have really liked that. And that's it. We're down to 2 left on my top 5 list of 2023. And this next one is kind of just the blend in general, but this one specifically was really blew me away. But I'm learning that I really am enjoying Virginias, and it's something I shied away from in the past because of the sugar content, and that they typically will burn hot, and which causes tongue bite. But this one is also familiar. Peterson, the Royal Yacht Mixture. This was just fantastic. This has got a blend of yellow and bronze Virginia. That's all it says. But if you have not had this, oh my gosh, this one was just amazing. I blew through a tin of this as well. Highly, highly recommended. But like I said, that's kind of an offshoot of Virginias in general. I ended up trying for the first time Orlick golden slices, and or is it Escudo? Maybe it's Orlick golden, yeah, golden slices and Escudo coins, I think. Both of those I love. And in fact, I'm having that Navy Flake in here today. So that's kind of why I say the whole overall Virginia type of smoking tobacco is one, but this in particular is something I found myself enjoying quite a bit this past year. Which brings us down to the number one. And it might surprise you. It surprised me. And I don't know if this is due to everything aligning just perfectly. It was the right pipe, the right tobacco, and all of that. But the smoke I had experienced was probably the top smoking experience I've ever had in my life. It was almost like, it's going to sound silly, but like out of body, magical experience. I've come close to experiencing similar feelings before smoking a pipe, but nothing to this degree. And I was surprised because the tobacco that created this experience is none other than Peterson's My Mixture 965. And it says it's a balanced smoking tobacco with a cool flavor, brown Cavendish accomplished by light Oriental tobaccos and small Latakia leaves, English mixture. I've had it many, many times before. Didn't think much of it. I mean, it was enjoyable, but it was fine. But for some reason, I had paired it with my Nording Church Warden, and whether it was the combination of the pipe and the tobacco, the way it was lit, the consistency at which I smoked, the weather, the wind, whatever the conditions were, that was just an experience I will never forget. It was mind-blowing. I even texted my pipe smoking buddy. I said, man, I just had one of the best smoking experiences I've ever had in my life. And I told him what it was. He goes, you know, it's funny because sometimes you'll find certain pipes really, really enjoy certain tobaccos. And if you can find that combination, he's like, it's wonderful. And I think I found it with that. But like I said, it was a total shock to me. I was getting ready to sit down with a bowl of this, thinking, all right, we'll just have a smoke and head back in and go about our day. And that one was like, it was heavenly, man. It was just phenomenal. So that's going to do it for my top 5 of 2023. If you haven't had some of those tobaccos, highly recommend you going out and checking them out. The Red Odessa and the Winchester especially are so nice. And you can only get them in bulk. I don't think they sell them in tins. And so just get yourself an ounce or two, try it out. If you don't like it, then, you know, oh well. But I really, really enjoy those. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you end the year on a high note. And I hope 2024 is really good to you. 2023 was a bit rough for us. And so we're hoping for a little bit of a better time in 2024. We'll see. But regardless of what happens, I know 2 things. I know that God is always with me, and I know that I can always come out and enjoy a pipe. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.